Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we're going to be mixing up some colors. Those colors are the primary colors. We're going to have to put our name and class code on the back of your paper in pencil first. It's super important, so don't forget. When you're holding your paintbrush, make sure that you're holding it there. There? What about here? Oh, the shiny gold part? No, that's the danger zone. And never ever on the hairs. You want to make sure to hold your paintbrush on that nice little cushion right there. After you get your paintbrush on its nice little pillow for your fingers, you dip. If it starts to drip, wipe it on the lip. Then you can dab it off on Mr. Dirty Old SpongeBob on the other side of your bowl. Because today, the paints we are using are already wet. They do not need water to make them work. I'm going to start out with a big red dot. To do that, I dance my paintbrush on its tippy toes, never ever scooting around on its bottom because nobody wants to go to the booty scooting ballet. I swirl my paintbrush around on its tippy toes in a circle. Watch what happens if I smash it down. If I go to the booty scooting ballet, I'm going to end up with a mess. It will not be in the shape of a circle. So to fix that, I'm going to dance on the tippy toes round and round until it makes a circle. After my red circle, I'm going to give my paintbrush a good bath. To give my paintbrush a good bath, I mix it around in the water, never ever splashing, but giving it a bath on the bottom of that bowl, then dabbing it off on Mr. Dirty Old SpongeBob. Then I'm going to move to my next color, yellow. I'm going to overlap my circles so that they touch just a little bit like in the book. Some of those were mommies and daddies or babies or their friends, or maybe they are brother and sisters. They are next to each other and mixing together. So I put my yellow circle right next to there. What color did it make in the middle? It made orange. Now I'm using blue and overlapping it with my yellow. What color did it make in the middle of yellow and blue? It made green. So now that I know what those three colors make when I mix them together, I am going to start mixing it up in some little circles, some big circles, all different sizes, making sure I swirl it around on its tippy toes to make different size and different color circles. Always make sure to give your paintbrush a good bath in between when you're mixing your colors, just in case the other person at your table doesn't want to make that same color. Please make sure you're mixing on your paper and not in the paint tray. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab some yellow, and maybe I will add some blue to it. Let's see what that makes when I mix it. When I mix that yellow and blue, it made green. Now, I'm fast forwarding the video. I want you to make sure you're taking your time while you're painting, always dancing your paintbrush on the tippy toes and making sure you're giving it a very good bath before you start mixing your colors together. Make sure you're doing all different size circles because next week we are going to take a special look at that book we read, Mix It Up or Mixed, so that way we can add something to them. But for today, make sure you're making lots and lots of circles of all different colors. By the end of today, you should have red, yellow, blue, orange, green, and purple. The primary colors are those red, yellow, and blue, the colors you have in your paint tray. Oh no, look what happens. If I don't give my paintbrush a good bath, my color gets a little muddy. That's because I didn't wipe my paintbrush well enough or give it a good bath. Make sure you are, or your colors will get all muddy and not as nice and bright as they should be. So I should have all of those colors, my red, yellow, and blue primaries that you have in your paint today. And then you're going to make something called the secondary colors. Those are the second colors that are made when you mix those colors together. So red and yellow make, what do they make, boys and girls? Red and yellow make orange. Then yellow and blue make what? They make green. And then, lastly, blue and red make, what color do they make, boys and girls? Red and blue make purple. So today I want you to experiment with making all of those colors in bunch of little dots or circles on your paper. Once your paper is pretty full of circles but still has some white space in between, you are going to wash your brush off, lay it down in your water bowl, and make sure you bring it to the drying rack. You want to make sure you bring it holding it with two hands. That way it does not fall. You want to hold it like the most important pizza that you've ever delivered, because if it falls or if it tips to one side, it could end up falling on the ground. It could end up dripping. So please make sure to bring it nicely to the drying rack, lay it flat, then use an art wipe to clean your hands and your area. All right, artists, have fun mixing it up today.